All right, here we go. Take like number 17 for today's board briefing, Monday, October 19th. We got our warm up, 6-minute AMRAP, okay? And if you notice, we got a couple of things going on that are throughout today's workout. Unilateral work, so single arm or single leg work. All right, so we have plank up downs, 20 of them. Check out the link on SugarWOD. It is there for plank up downs. And then unilateral dead bugs, big fancy word for moving single limbs at a time, okay? And then we have 10 Cossack squats. On to the workout, molasses, right? So we have a 3-rounder. Little bit different style today, okay? So every 2 minutes, we're gonna be performing some activities. So from minute 0 to 2, we're gonna jog 200 meters, run 200 meters. Minute 2 to 4, we're gonna perform 10 single arm, kettlebell or dumbbell floor press. Okay, so you do 10 on one arm, 10 on the other arm. Minute 4 to 6, we got 10 dive bomber push-ups. Okay, so this is, remember that when we start breaking the workout down, right? And then minute 6 to 10, we have 10 single arm push press. So we'll do 10 on one side, 10 on the other, right? So a lot of single arm and some single leg work here this afternoon or for the workout. Let's go back down to the warm up and we'll break things down a little bit. We'll give some scaling options and so forth. So if we don't have plank up downs, a good alternative might be plank shoulder taps, okay? What we're trying to achieve here on this drill, these plank up downs and or shoulder taps, is anti-rotation. So we don't want our hips to be moving side to side too much. We want to try to stabilize our midsection, right? And then just moving our arms to touch our shoulders or up and down like a plank up down. Unilateral dead bugs. So if we don't have unilateral dead bugs, which is just arms and legs opposite moving at the same time, we can just dead bug for 40 seconds, okay? Remember in the dead bug, we want our low back pasted to the ground and being able to breathe and stay braced. It takes a little practice sometimes, all right? 10 Cossack squats. Until I'm warm, I know Cossack squats cause me a little bit of issues, so a couple things we can do. Might be able to do air squats. And another good alternative is maybe hang onto a door frame and do your Cossack squats or something nice and solid to help you keep your chest up and move side to side and get down in the lunge. Yeah, toe can come up, foot can stay down. I'm not too fussed on which version you do, okay? Let's move on to the molasses, the workout. Lots of little tricks and things going on here. So, if we don't have room to jog, if we're not going outside, we might be calling for rain tomorrow as well, all right? So we can jump on the rower, okay, if you have a rower at home, or an assault bike or some kind of bike. If that all fails, right, we can do 1 minute and 20 seconds of some kind of cardio movement, all right? Could be burpees, could be jumping side to side. Yeah, I said burpees, don't kill me for that. Lateral hops, double unders, something just to get your heart rate up a little bit, right? Minute 2 to 4, we got dumbbell floor press, okay? 10 on one arm, 10 on the other. It might seem like a long time to do that, but we want people to challenge themselves today. And what we mean by challenge, we want you guys to challenge yourself with loading. So heavy weights today, if we got them, okay? If we don't have any equipment, right, a good alternative is push-up negatives. So I would say a good 5 count down, all right? And I would probably knock those reps down from 20 to maybe 10, right? As long as we're taking that 5-second negative. We want to be in a good, solid position, good high plank, and really hold that position all the way down, right? So we're looking for some tricep work here. Another alternative could be a pike push-up, all right? Or feet elevated pike push-up, almost like we practice our handstand push-ups. That's gonna have a lot of tricep work for us. All right. Next thing, dive bomber push-ups. So in order to get an RX for this workout, we'd like to see 10 consecutive, without stopping, dive bomber push-ups, right? Very difficult movement, very challenging for triceps, upper body. If we're not at the stage where we could do dive bomber push-ups, right, we can work that negative coming from a downward dog position, okay? On the way back up, you can come to your knees and then come back up and hike your hips back up, or you can just warm up sort of like a burpee. But if you're doing an RX, you want to push back through that dive bomber, having your chest real low to the ground, pushing back through that push-up position back up to a downward dog position. All right. Minute 6 to 10, we have single arm push press. 10 on one arm, 10 on the other with the object you have. If it's a dumbbell or a kettlebell, that would suffice. If we don't have something like that, we can use a can of soup. We can find some household item to do a push press with. All right. During the floor press and the push press, think about using your non-dominant side first. Okay, so AKA your weaker side if you have a weaker side. I know Megs doesn't, so. Now, if you want to beef this workout up a little bit, okay, things we can do. Floor press, make it heavy, okay? If you have access to a barbell with plates, you can do floor press with a barbell if you'd like, right? Just put some significant amount of weight on there, make yourself work, right? Next thing, dive bomber push-ups, right? So that's the RX version. We want 10 in a row. If you have a barbell, you can continue on with the push press using a barbell, right? Let's load that barbell up to a good amount of weight where, you know, it's gonna give you a problem doing 10 repetitions. Maybe you have to put it down to take a break, right? Should be challenge yourselves on every single rep. Yeah, that's it. That's all. Have a good workout, guys.